Hello, this is 2023, and I know you must have resolved in your heart that you are going to migrate before the end of this year. Well, that's a good resolve, but for you to actually make your dream a reality, you need to get a visa. So I decided to compile this video to help you get that visa. But first, I just want to tell you, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is InfoHub. If this is your first time coming across my channel, just want to tell you thank you. I bring in information that can help you study abroad, work abroad, and even settle abroad. So if these are the kind of informations you like, please subscribe to this channel so we can grow together. Turn on the notification bell so when I release videos just like these, you may just be the first to be notified. So, like what I said earlier, and what the title of this video is all about, is all you need to know about getting a visa. So, the first step of actually getting a visa is knowing what a visa is. A visa is a permit that allows you enter and leave a country. So, what we're trying to say is the embassy are giving you a permission to enter their country and they expect you to leave. So for you to actually get this permit or this visa, you need to be able to prove to the embassy that you will eventually leave their country at the end of your visa. So for you to prove that you would leave, we are going to talk about three things or three documents or three ways you can prove to them by means of many documents. The three ways are by one, prove that you have something to do in the country. Two, prove that you have enough money to sustain you all through your stay in that country. And three, prove that there is something holding you back in your country. There is something you would go back to. These three things are going to be the basis of what we're going to talk all through today. So without further ado, let's dive right in. The first one we promise to talk about is prove that you have something to do in that country. So let's say, for example, you're going for a work visa. You need to be able to prove to the embassy that you've gotten a job in their country. There are many ways you can do this. You can be able to prove by means of a COS, a certificate of sponsorship, to prove that you have gotten a job in their country. Maybe you are going for a visiting visa. You should be able to prove to them that somebody invited you to come to the country. Or maybe you're going to study. You need to also prove to them that you've gotten admission in the school. Maybe you're going to the UK. You need to show them your CAS to show that you've gotten an admission. So that is for number one. Number two, prove that you have enough money to sustain yourself all through your stay in the country. Now, this is valid, or this is daunting rather, because to actually get the money can be a problem, but you just need to prove to them, because you are not a citizen, you're coming in on the visa. You need to be able to rely on yourself for some time. And maybe if you're coming with your dependents, you need to also be able to fend for them. Each country have their different requirements for how much you have to show that as a proof of funds. So you need to make real research to see how much they really require of you so that you do not get your visa denied. And speaking of dependents, the third thing we're going to talk about is proof that there is something holding you back in your home country. So let's say, for example, you did not go with your family, your wife and kids. You need to be able to show proof that you have wife and kids at home that you won't run away from. And maybe if you have old and feeble parents, you should be able to prove to them too that you have old parents. You can't run away from these parents. You would eventually come back to them. This is what we call proof of family ties. You can also show proof of economic ties to show that you have maybe a house or maybe you have landed properties that are holding you back in your home country. These are assets you can't run away from. These can also serve as proof of funds too, to show that you have money, to show that you are not just anybody that is entering into their country. you have enough money. So these are the three things we promised to talk about. You remember them? Prove that you have something to do in the country, prove that you have enough money to sustain yourself, and prove that there's something holding you back in your home country. But you may be wondering, there are many other documents that may not prove this, but I'm still needed to show them. Yes, like your international passport, your passport photograph, your medicals, maybe if you are going to the UK, your tuberculosis test, sometimes your English proficiency test results. These are also documents you need. They are crucial documents. But remember that the embassy, remember the meaning of a visa. The embassy are giving you a permit to enter and leave their country. So you need to show enough documents that prove that yes, you will eventually leave their country. So you are trying to tell them that there is something back home that you will go back to. You're trying to tell them that you have enough money. You don't need their money. You have money yourself. You're trying to tell them that I'm only coming to your country because there is something to do in your country. There is something I need to do and then I will go back. And you can prove these by means of a lot of documents. So this video was just meant to give you a head start, to help you know the idea of what a visa is all about. And I pray and hope that by now you must have known what a visa is all about and what you can do to actually seal it. But if you have more questions about these, you can drop the questions on the comment section below and I will definitely look at it. And also in the description box, I will drop some documents that will be very crucial for you to get your visa, irrespective of the type of visa, whether a visiting visa, a work visa, or a study visa. So share this video with someone who you know would really benefit, and make sure you like this video so it encourages me to bring more, and like it so others too can be able to benefit. Also, do not forget to subscribe to this channel so we can grow together. Turn on the notification bell so when I release videos like this, you may just be the first to be notified.